guys, I don't know how well y'all can see because we're in my trunk and that shadow comes across pretty good. Okay, here we go. So I wanted to show y'all, obviously I'm doing my templates for my back seat delete. Now I wanted it loose kind of here because I still want my seat belts in the back because I want to set a car seat here. And then if you notice, when I put it in how I want it right here, see how there's a gap right here? So an easy fix for your template, because it don't have to be perfect, is just put another piece there to fill in the gap, how close you want it, and tape it down. So when you trace it out, that part is actually fixed then because you already taped it right there. And that's when you trace it, you'll go around that. So just a simple, you know, it don't have to be perfect every time. You can always go back and adjust things. Well guys, again, I don't know how well y'all can see it, and excuse me for breathing like a stuck pig. It is literally 110 degrees in my car. So, I got the template laid out, I got it how I wanted. Now I do want to note, like, I left places like this so I can run wire, because when I put the back on, the back's actually going to go right here. So you won't even see any of this. And a lot of people put theirs down, but I tilted mine up so I had some support. But it's in, it's even all the way across the front. So now I can work on the back. You don't want it super tight around all this stuff, because if you wrap it, you're gonna have an issue with it being way too tight. So I might even have to come and trim it just a hair right there because it's touching. Other than that, looking good, I think. What do y'all think? Get the back in, and we'll be doing something. So this is where I'm at currently. Got the bottom in how I want it. The top I've already marked. I got a little bit more trimming to make it set level, but it's pretty much in. Got room for my seat belts how I wanted. I'm gonna have to do the 2 holes right here so the seat belts pop through. The plan is to have support under this so I can set a car seat here and fasten it in. Sometimes little man wants to go with me in the car, so there's that. Alright guys, there it is, in. I'm gonna figure out a way to secure it. I know there's top bolts and there's brackets here that I could probably utilize so it'll be secure. Over here, if you notice, it's not extremely tight, but once it's wrapped, all that will kind of go away. Because I was cutting using the metal thing, and it's so rusted it kind of shifted while I was cutting and kind of walked the edge a little, but it is no big deal. But there is the overall picture so far, and then I'll wrap it or flex seal it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to wrap it though. Don't think I'm going to flex seal it, but until now, that's what it looks like. So it's like 3 days later. I'm trying to finish up my back seat delete, working on a little surprise for you guys. Well, for me too. But this is why I can't get anything done. Apparently God does not like me working on my car. Finally got a hot day without rain. So what we're going to do is I got this cut out. It don't have to be perfect because you're going to trim it anyway. But I'm going to take and fold back one side. I'm going to spray the back of this, the fabric and the wood, and then we'll put it down and smooth it all out. Then I'm going to come to this side and do that side. Basic wrapping stuff. Well guys, I don't know how well y'all can see it, but it's done. And that's what I was working on. Bose torch. Now if you see right there, I got a drop of glue there and there. This stuff's supposed to dry clear, so hopefully when that's dry you won't ever see it. Got some sweat. Fleece is kind of hard to work with. Couldn't find the material I was hunting for, so I did go with fleece because I can always fiberglass over fleece. But what do you guys think? Well guys, it didn't dry very clear, so I figure out what I can do about that to make it minimize it or make it go away. Maybe it'll go away with time, I don't know. I got this over here. See, this is the hole where the seat belt would go through. I need to cut a slit in here. But it says it dries in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That ain't very dry. But I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. But that's the bottom. So I need to measure off for the seat belt, or I'm gonna put a board across basically in the bottom to see how much room I need to go to put supports in on this seat, because I want it where when I put in the car seat and set that down, he's supported. It's not gonna break it or fall through. Guys, be careful where the bolts come out right there. There's an edge on there, and it just laid me open. Cut through all layers of the skin, was down to the fat. So it cut pretty freaking good, and it cut easy, like it was just a razor blade. So be careful with stuff like that. I don't know how well it is showing up on camera. The more that dries, the less it is showing. So that's a good thing. The white paint there. This is what I have going on. This is, by the way, this is not even a full pound of wood. This stuff's very thin. So basically I just have just a little bit of support under his side. So when I put this down and I put a car seat in it, it's just got a little bit more support. And like I said, it's not even a pound worth of supplies there. This whole thing is very, very light. I still have so much wood left over, and I think the sheet of wood was only 14 pounds. And I probably have a 4x4 piece still left, something in that manner. 3.5 by 4. Actually, 3.5 by 4 is exactly what I should have left over. So it's not going to be anything crazy. It actually don't really need the support. I'm just kind of peace of mind kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to do. So there's that. I gotta cut these holes out. Now, when in this hole, I cut it from the top side and I laid it all out and made sure it was glued and left the hole open. And then I glued another layer on the bottom, and I'm gonna put a slit in it, because if it's just an open hole, you take the chance of either stuff falling out in there or the seatbelt itself falling back in the hole, and then you gotta lift the seat up to go get it. So my original plan was to make this a split seat and have storage, but I don't carry enough stuff to need storage, and I have a trunk, so it's not wouldn't be anything too crazy, I don't think, to have something like that. It wouldn't be that cool, in my opinion. If I had to do it over again, though, I probably would try to find something better than fleece. I really would. But like I said, in the future, if I ever want to fiberglass this, you can fiberglass right over fleece. And a lot of people make custom speaker boxes and stuff that way. And I'm hoping that's what I'm going to, go with. Walk over here. Excuse the mess, because I've been just doing in there, but my speaker mount, my ground used to be up here. I moved it down here to the lower seat. I was going to put it over here, but there's just so much crap from where I was going. I just ran it. It's not that far, maybe 2 foot from where the amp is going to be. So there's that. There's also a spot there that I didn't notice. I don't even know what that bolt is for. I don't want to take the chance of taking that out. I don't remember that being for the seat, but it could be. Regardless, this is where I'm at. I got to do something with all them wires, but hopefully by tomorrow, this thing will be looking like I have planned and like it should. So bear with me. All right, guys, I got it in, and there's plenty of strength without the support underneath, so I left it out. He weighs like 40 pounds, and that's plenty of support there between this metal beam up here and the support back there. So that's how it looks right now. I'm gonna get these wires situated. Notice the seatbelt goes through, and then I going to put the bike in, and I'll be done. I'm excited. Don't mind the dirt. That dirt's there because I've been working All that's there because I've been working, but here's the reveal. Bam! Got a little bit of lint to get off, and I got to figure out that little light spot right there. It's supposed to go away when it dries, but it hasn't. But I tell you what, I still absolutely love it. Got my seat belt up, so this car seat can go in on that side. It's all bolted down. I love it. Still kind of shows up on camera, but I took a little marker and kind of went over that light spot. And in person, you got to be looking really hard to see it. On camera, I don't know why it still stands up, but I'm very happy with it. It was $14 for the wood and $8 for the fabric and $8 for the glue. So what, $24? Something like that, you know. Just a country boy, I don't do math. But, whoa, don't want to focus. Well guys, what do y'all think? You like it? Is it something you would do? Like I said, for $14, that was for the wood. I didn't need that much, but you got to buy the whole sheet. I got plenty left over if I wanted to do something else with it. $8 for the fabric and $8 for the glue spray. So that's it. And that's, I use fleece. There's cheaper material, there's more expensive material, so you can go either way. I use the Super 77 3M spray, and you see the finished product. I'm extremely happy with it. Little man likes it. He's got a seat. He's going to run around. He's helping me pick up the wood from my mess. And I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I think I got a surprise, but I don't want to talk about it too much because things always fall apart. I do have a mod I'm doing to the car. I already have it, and it's the Unthinkable. So guys, I'm in Florida, and I'm going to do the Unthinkable mod. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I want to throw in this little afterthought real quick. I printed out the horse out of a decal, put it on the wood. I cut it out of the wood, and that's all it is that wood glued up there. I used a flex glue and glued it up to the back after I centered it, and then I put the fabric on. I want to thank PM Performance, Pietro, give me the idea of, you know, doing something a little bit above and beyond, and I'm very happy I did. But I just want to throw that in there.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars. I won't turn around, I won't turn around.